you want to live like the captain in this Solitude? I'm going to show you the inside, outside, why that is going to be a yes after you see it all. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. One of my favorite floor plans, new for 2026, the Grand Design Solitude 370 DV. Let's get into it. All right, I'm super excited to get inside, but before, we gotta do the outside. So stick with us when we get to the inside. You're gonna wanna see this floor plan. Outside, everything is bigger on this camper, including the storage. We have a huge pass-through area here that has tons of storage, as you guys can see. A nice, I don't wanna say like matted bottom to really clean up maybe easily, but I also want to point out it has a central vacuum system, and here's your access point that you can either hook up a hose or change out the bag. But man, I'm going to live like a captain for sure, because I'm going to be able to take everything with me. We have a really nice access getting up into the camper with your easy drop down steps, nice big grab bar, and a solid door just to give you that security, especially for noise or wind or like we're experiencing today. You can also elevate your patio time with 2 awnings. Now, speaking of the wind, we don't have them fully out today because it is gusty a little bit, gusting some winds. But man, having 2 awnings, having this whole side covered under awning, that's definitely a game changer for me for patio time. Before we leave, go to the backside. We do have a spray port so you can wash something down, as well as some electric to make sure that you get some of those electronic devices outside or cooking appliances that you may need to, again, elevate that patio time. As we move to the back, we have some Rockford Fosgate speakers, so we can have some of our favorite tunes and just have a great, awesome ambiance for that camping weekend. On the top, this one is equipped with an inverter, solar panels. You can upgrade some lithium batteries so you can really go off grid, but you're gonna have a ladder to be able to access those components up top if you need to, and more importantly, just your routine service intervals. We do also have a receiver, but Grand Design took it a step further. They even ran lights out here. So if you're in some of those states that you can attach like a dinghy car or something extra that may need lights, that's already done for you. And lastly, at the top, we have a pre-wire for your backup camera. This is about a 40-foot camper, so just need that little extra visibility for backing up, and as we joke around, a marriage saver, so that way you can have some great security and visibility as you back into that new camping spot that you've never been. All right, last but not least, Grand Design's been around for a long time. They've made that, they've simplified the dirty job or the dirty side of camping with your compartment here that's all color-coded, well, nicely, I should say, labeled. We're gonna have all our water components here for winterizing, sanitizing, hooking up to city campground water, or perhaps just accessing water out of your freshwater tank. It has a whole house filter. Again, all the dump valves are nicely labeled here for you. And last but not least, a hose reel, which really, you get into some of these campgrounds, you may need more than 25 foot of hose. Just a great way to quickly pack up on that Sunday afternoon. All right, we're inside, again, the floor plan, the Solitude 370 DV, one of my favorites. As you can see, it's very vibrant, big windows. I'm gonna enjoy camping, especially on those awesome cool weather spring or fall days. But let's go ahead and get into this floor plan. When you come inside, you're immediately greeted with the opposite of the door, if I can find my words, is a huge kitchen. Man, I can just see myself prepping and making a ton of meals. We're gonna have our 12 volts or I shouldn't say 12 volt. Our residential refrigerator freezer is like about the size of what I have at the house. So we're gonna be able to go on some long trips and have a ton of food ready at our fingertips. And for any of those dry goods, we have a huge pantry with adjustable shelves so we can really stow ton of stuff in here to make sure that we are going to stay, or I shouldn't say stay, but make sure we're not going to be hungry anytime. I love the little bar setup, again, especially right inside the door. I could have this my little coffee bar, maybe happy hour bar. We're going to have a lot of tons of storage, and Grand Design's done a really nice job. Heavy weighted doors with secure magnets to really make sure that our items do not go flying on those tight turns. And I thought even just the little touches with electronic inputs here for your devices that you can charge and just put away and kind of keep out of sight, especially if this is happy hour. We need to keep all them cords out of the way. But anyway, getting into the kitchen, look at this kitchen island. I mean, my wingspan's probably well over 6 feet, so I'm gonna say it's a 6-foot island. But man, I can do a lot of prep, a lot of entertaining here, even down to like just cleaning up after the party's done. We have an awesome, this newer style sink with a lot of capabilities here. We got, I guess you would say, like maybe your vegetable wash. You could maybe do some soap. Even has a nice bamboo cutting board, as well as a glass cleaner there for you. And a lot of storage underneath. We're good. Again, all the drawers and cabinets are really, you open and close them, you'll feel how just quality they are. Deep space underneath the sink. Probably thinking that might be where my trash can is. I'm gonna say nope. Check what Grand Design out. We have a double trash can drawer, maybe recycling, trash, or double down for 2 trash, whatever you choose. But again, a lot of innovation, a lot of creature comforts that we're gonna have. And opposite of that island, the counter space continues. Look, we've got a 4-burner stovetop with how much space on both sides. And even I love the fact that we've got a little bit of window, again, as I'm making my meals, to have some, perhaps some daylight coming through. If you do need to do some bacon, we have a really large, compared to our standard RV ovens, this is like triple the size, getting to about the size of what you might have at your home. So get turkey dinner, maybe big ham, maybe doing a lot of cookies for the kiddos. That'll be coming real handy. Of course, you're gonna have a wide microwave just in case you need to zap anything, but it is, yeah, is it a convention? Yeah, so that way you can really just zap or heat anything up. And again, getting into those little touches, check out this spice drawer. I mean, that's really innovative. I love the little touches. That is definitely going to be filled with our house and the amount of spices that my better half has. All right, moving down from the kitchen, we're gonna have, I guess you would say, kind of your entertainment center. Plenty of storage at the top. We have some more speakers if we're playing that really awesome movie, want a full sound, or just playing some tunes. This does have a televator, so we're gonna be able to lift that up and watch our TV, or obviously, as you can see now, put down in case we need some extra counter space. Little bit of storage there, maybe throw some card games, things like that. And this big fireplace is not just for looks, it will throw out some heat, especially like today we're sitting about 50 degrees. Turn that on, don't have to burn my propane furnace, and just knock that chill out here in the living area. On the back wall, man, again, look at the windows and all that space that we have with tons of tall storage back here. Man, like I said, I'm gonna live like a captain in this thing, because I'm gonna be able to take everything that I have at home to be able to make sure that I've got every season, every trip, basically the utensils, clothing, etc. that I need at my fingertips. Now, it's a really wide sofa, as you guys can see. I mean, I'm a little bit of a skinny guy myself, but we can easily fit 3, maybe even squeeze a 4th one in. So again, entertaining wise, man, this is going to be a happy hour, hands down, elevated experience for anybody that's going to be camping around me. But if you do have some, maybe somebody that enjoyed happy hour a little too much and needs to crash, this turns into a bed, and as you can see, it's a big bed, so easily sleep 2 adults. Let's turn into the bed real quick. All right, there you have it. We're a little unlevel today. I can feel it laying here, but I'm 6'1", so I have my head at the end here. My feet are hanging off just a little bit, but I can also sleep this way if I need to. But again, I don't know if I'd say this is a king bed, but it's definitely big enough for, like I said, 2 adults. All right, let's put this away and get back to the rest of this. All right, before we move on, again, just the fun little touches that Grand Design have. They have the little slider end tables here so we can maybe throw our remotes or some of those little gadgets that you don't need to get to all the time. Opposite of the entertainment center is our theater seating. We're not hooked up to electric. Sorry, folks. You'll just have to come out and try it yourself. But they do recline. You have your buttons here. Kick up your feet. Enjoy that favorite movie or just to have a great conversation here on these comfortable recliners. All right, we have 2 chairs out. It does come with 2 extra collapsible chairs. So again, if we're entertaining 4, we can definitely scoot this out and make sure that we have enough elbow room and enough chicken wing space for everybody to really enjoy that meal. But again, you can see the light coming in. Man, I'm gonna have these windows open, cranked open, and just enjoying that really nice weekend camping away from home and decompressing. All right, let's get upstairs and check the bedroom and the bathroom out. All right, now we're upstairs and the floor plan just continues with that wow factor, if you will. The bathroom, I'm guessing that DV in the floor plan model, it means double vanity. I just love the space that I have here. We have 2 sinks, as you guys can see. Everything's doubled up. So man, again, if I'm doing long-term trips or even full timing, I've got a lot of space here for all my toiletries. Like I said, each side has a nice vanity that we can throw some of those other toiletries in. You have even this nice hair tool drawer that we can throw. Well, I don't need it, but you can throw some of your curling irons or whatever you may have. And again, plenty of space underneath. And the shower, my gosh, I am digging this shower. It is huge. We even have a little stool if I need to just sit down and make sure my feet get really washed up. And I love the shower head here, or I should say multiple shower heads. We've got this nice kind of mimicking the rain shower with a couple down to the side, as well as even your handheld in case you just got to get that little extra rinse off wherever you may need. Now let's jump over into the bedroom. All right, how nice is this bedroom? Again, it's just so well lit with the open window, the big windows, the lighting just really feels like home, a lot of space. We're gonna have our king bed here. I'm definitely gonna say that's a king bed because look how big that is. We've got plenty of space at the head of the bed with, I should say, lighting with the windows, even the head board has a window over top, but you're gonna have tons of storage underneath the bed. As you can see, there's the 2 fold-up chairs to make that 4-person dinette. We even have, Grand Design has the little table that extend out, especially if you maybe need an area for your CPAP machine or just something extra, maybe for water glass or something at night. Little storage, you can open up here, throw some of those, throw some of those expensive items that you may want to keep out of sight, as well as a couple drawers we can obviously fold up and get some clothing in there. And if those 2 drawers aren't enough, at the foot of the bed or opposite of the foot of the bed is a really nice 6-drawer dresser. So we got plenty of space to throw some more clothing in there. And again, the little storage areas, I love it. They continue up here with a slider that comes out. But man, when you're looking at it, it doesn't look like it's kind of a hidden storage, if you will. For some of those full-timers, this door here is probably going to reveal your washer-dryer combo, or you can do a stackable. Obviously, the shelves will come out if you're going to do the stackable, but you have your full water hookups and your electric already prepped, ready to go in case you want to decide to do that. And check out this, let's call it a walk-in wardrobe. We have a lot of shelving here at the nose of the camper, a lot of hanging bar space, and they even threw in a nice little hamper to throw those those unwanted dirty clothes out of the way. And of course, we're all out of level, so the door doesn't want to hang really well, but we can close this off and obviously keep that out of sight. So I don't know about you guys, but this is one of my favorite floor plans. Again, the vibrance, the creature comforts. I'm gonna live like a king in this 370 DV by Grand Design Solitude brand. All right, so this floor plan is big in livability and just capacities. it's not quite 40 foot. I think it's like 38 foot. So if you're looking for a fifth wheel that's not huge, but it's gonna live huge, this is the one. Weight-wise, we're about 13.6, and you have over 5,000 pounds of carrying capacity. How much tonnage is that? How much stuff is that? That's enormous. Capacities are, I think, a little over 80 gallons of fresh water, a little over 100 for gray, over 50 for black. Make sure you check out our website for the full list of specs and details, and my man John's enormous collection of extra pictures. Again, it's www.beckleysrvs.com. Search 370DV to bring all that up. So I hope you love the floor plan and the video. Give us a thumbs up. Comment below. Love to hear your impressions, or if you agree with me how awesome this floor plan is, and anybody needs some answers to your questions, I'll be able to get them back to you. And everybody that's watching the video, subscribe, give us some love, smash that subscribe button so we can continue to show you some of these great floor plans. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. We'll see you at the campsites.